Welcome back to another Tabletop Tuesday night, quarantine style. We're closer to maybe being able to get together in person and play some games. But until then, we're going to bring you these videos. And tonight we have to play with you Bumuntu, in which we are exploring the jungle, collecting animals as we go, and hopefully getting the most points in this game. And it's called Favor. And at the end of the game, when we score it, we'll determine who the winner is. As you can see on the board, there's 8 different animals. Each animal has a unique movement, and that's described on our player boards there for us. Also on the animals, you'll notice some differences. Some of the animals have bananas. If you collect an animal with a banana, you also get a food token, which will allow you to move a space before you take the animal's move. If you collect one of the Nikisi masks, those score points in a algorithm in which the more of them you collect, the more points you get at the end. And Yawa, which is the crosses on the animals, will score much the same way the scoring board will, in which the person that has the most Yawa tokens will get more points than the person that has the second most. This game plays 2 to 5. Tonight we're playing 2 players. Whenever you collect a piece with the black background, you can move the scoring chart. You can switch the places of 2 animals to hopefully give you the points you would like. You cannot loop the board, so I cannot switch the lion with zebra, for instance. To start the game, we're simply going to take our token, and we're going to put it anywhere on the outside of the jungle, and then we will begin our movements from there. So I was randomly determined to be first player. So I am going to place my token here on this elephant.
Okay, I think I will be on a giraffe.
Okay, that giraffe. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, because I'm on the elephant, I'm going to make the elephant's move. It says move exactly 2 spaces in one direction. Other players are not allowed to move you while you're on an elephant. There are some pieces that will allow you to interact with your opponent's token. But I'm going to move my 2 spaces in this direction, so from the elephant to the flamingo, and I'm going to collect the token I moved from, not the token I land on. I collect my token, I put it behind the screen so it's kind of hidden which pieces I'm collecting as we try and collect points. So if you remember what your opponent's doing, you can sometimes block that. But anyway, so I've moved to the elephant, and now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move
1, 2, or 3 spaces.
Do they have to be straight?
So if you move 1, 2, or 3 spaces, you do not have to move straight. They can be any direction. And there's some pieces that will tell you have to move in the same direction. There are some that require you to move diagonally.
So can I do that?
Much like chess pieces, you're going to have different movement abilities. Yeah, you can certainly move like that.
Okay.
Okay, and then you collect the giraffe. Because the giraffe had a food token, you take a food token.
Okay.
Now I'm on the flamingo. So it tells me to fly up in the air and move to any unoccupied flamingo, and then move 1 space in any direction. So I'm going to move from this flamingo to, I believe, this flamingo over here. And then I need to move 1 space in any direction. So I will move from that flamingo to, I believe, this zebra. And then I collect the piece I moved from originally, which is this one here.
Okay.
And you're on a zebra, so you'll move horizontally or vertically any number of spaces.
So I'm going to move up here to this giraffe.
Okay.
And I'm going to take this one.
And another food token.
And another food token.
And I'm on a zebra, which allows me also to move horizontally, vertically, any number of spaces I would like. I'm going to actually just move 1 space here and collect the zebra.
Okay, and my giraffe is 1, 2, or 3 spaces?
Yeah, giraffe can move 3 spaces in any direction.
So I'm going to move to there. Maybe.
And collect the token, okay. And then I'm on a crocodile, so I move 1 or 2 spaces. If I land on an opponent, I can move them 1 direction in any space. And this is where it matters if your opponent's on an elephant, because you couldn't move them if they were on an elephant. but I'm going to take and move my... I'm going to move one space here and then collect my crocodile.
Okay. And I can move any direction, so I'm going to move there to that one.
Okay. And then
I get another food.
you get another food. You're collecting those foods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm on a giraffe, so I can move 1, 2, or 3 spaces. And I'm going to move over here and collect this giraffe.
Okay. And I can move horizontally anywhere, so I'm going to get that giraffe.
Okay. Now a lion has me move 3 spaces in any one direction, then move any one opponent 1 space in that same direction. So if I move 3 spaces diagonally this, I'd move you here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can move 3 spaces this way and move you there. Do I want you on a... Problem is the lions aren't worth any points right now. That was poorly planned, actually, that lion right there. Not the best choice. Okay, well, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, collect this lion, and move you to the elephant.
All right, so I'm going to spend the 4 food and move to there.
Okay, and that's going to be the last piece with the black background on it, so the game will end after this move.
Okay. And then I'm going to move, but it doesn't really matter where I'm going to move.
It doesn't matter.
I'm going to move there.
Now, because that piece is off the board, we're going to go into scoring. You do get to adjust the board one last time if you'd like to.
Okay, so I'll move the giraffe to the top.
Okay. And then we're just going to set aside our boards and we're going to go into scoring. Now, additional food at the end of the game isn't worth anything, so that doesn't matter. And we're going to start by scoring for giraffes. I have 1 giraffe, so I will score 2 points.
Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 14 points. Okay. And then we're going to move down to zebras. Whoever has the most zebras is going to get 7 points. Whoever's got the second most is going to get 3 points. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm second, but I do have 1 giraffe, so I'm going to score 3 points. So I'll go to 5.
Okay.
And you're going to get 7 points, so go to 21.
Okay.
It's looking bad for me right now. Okay, black mambas. I've got 4.
I have 2.
Okay, so I'm going to get 6 points for that. Go to 11, and you're 3 points. So go to 24. Chimpanzees. I've got 6.
I have 1.
So I'm going to get the 5 points and go up to 16, and you're 2 points on that?
Yep.
26. Crocodiles are worth 1 apiece.
I have 3.
Okay, and I've got 1, so there we go. Lions. I've got 4 of those.
Yeah.
You've got 0 lions?
I don't have any lions.
Okay. You still are in second place with 0 lions. I'm not 100% sure that you score if you don't have anything, but we'll move it for this run through. Flamingos. I've got 4.
I have 1.
So I'm going to get 3 points.
And I get 1
point. And then elephants, I've got 2.
And I have 2.
Okay, so we both score the second amount of points. So we both are going to score 1 point on the tie.
Okay.
Now we're going to go to the special scoring, okay, which starts with the Nikisi masks.
And I don't have any, and you
And
have a
I
lot.
collected all 8 of them.
Okay.
And if we look on the scoring chart, if you collect all 8 of them, you get 20 points. So I'm going to jump all the way up to 35 points. All right. Then we look for Yawa,
Right.
and I've got 4 of them.
I have 2.
Okay. So the person with the most Yawa gets 6 points. So I'll move to 41.
So you'd be
And then
in-
second most gets 3 points, moves to 36. So early on, I had a strategy of, I think I can get a lot of those, and it paid off in the end.
And you skunked me.
I didn't skunk you. There
Yes,
are no
you
skunks
did.
in the jungle.
There were skunks.
There's Bumuntu for you. It's a 2 to 5 player game. Lots of fun, very much more interactive the more players you get as there's more pieces moving around the board. The components in this game are incredibly high quality. When I first played this, I thought, it's going to be a pretty simple game. There's not a lot of depth to it. There's a lot of replayability to it. There's a total of 10 animals in the game, and you use 8 of them in any setup. The setup's random, so there's just loads of options, replayability. Always fun. I highly recommend this game. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. But there is Bumuntu for you, and I hope that you all are staying safe and playing games of your own. And I can't wait to get back together as a group and we can all share the new things we found. Until next time, stay safe.